Peter. What's up, my friends? Welcome back to another episode of Sunday Sessions with Rich podcast. If you are new to this amazing space that we're creating every single week, welcome. I drop these things every single Sunday. Like, subscribe, share, all that fun political correct shit. I don't give a fuck. We running this shit back. On today's episode, Gigi stops back for a chat. She's a quantum healer, channel, soul manifestation coach, so many things, so many things. And she also, you see that 1111 hat? That is also on her site, folks. But we're going to dive into it. Gigi, welcome back to the freaking show.
Thank you for having me, Rich. I have the best time here, the best conversation. So
Mutual,
thank you for having me back.
mutual. I love when we get together. The energy is amazing. And we finna have another great episode. I was mentioning it before I hit the record thing about that dope hat you got on right now. Can you let us know what little merch you got going on right there?
Yes, so I have a brand company, so it's called Crazy Sexy Spiritual. And I have journals, manifestation journals where you can script write out your dream life. I have 1111 hats and some other things. But this hat, it's my favorite. Everyone who purchases it loves it because people are coming up to you, they're smiling, like I call it the magic hat. Like you're literally spreading magic wherever you go. So
It's
if
so
you don't
dope.
want attention, don't get the hat.
That's true. You'll probably be the most random person walking up to you. I got that earlier today.
Yeah,
You're the second person. That is so dope. I've never
yeah,
seen that.
yeah.
And yeah, I can definitely see how that, especially like I guess like even to like bringing people together because it's like a universal knowing of like, hey, you know what that means. I know what this means. Like
Yeah.
you might be on the
It's like
same
you calling
vibration.
in your people. You calling in your people. You
That's
try.
true.
You never know who you
It's a
meet.
beacon.
Yeah. It's a lighthouse. Like you're a lighthouse.
And that is fucking dope. That is fucking dope. I
Yeah.
know we're in a new year, folks. So it's time to think bigger. It's time to not question if you're worthy of certain things. Guilty as charged. This guy over here. It's time to fully step in to what you want. I've been having like a lot of uh like damn this is how I kind of think of like life at this current moment. Like every day kind of feels the same in a sense, like you feel like you're in a loop, but like a very long stretch of that. So like what do you want to like tackle in these little pockets of moments before the end of your movie? Because this shit ain't promised. Like I'm fucking 30 and I'm looking at life a whole lot differently now. Like don't really know how much like kind of like we got to figure some things out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm 30. I turned 34 in December. Um, so you still popping. 30 is not old. But yeah, it's a new year. Not only is it a new year, but I'm not an astrology girl, but the transmissions that I've been receiving yesterday, Pluto moved to Aquarius. And it had been in Capricorn for years. And
Hmm.
for the next 20 years, Pluto is going to be in Aquarius. So that means lightning fast manifestations. That means showing up as your authentic self. And that means, like, to touch on what you were saying,
Hmm.
Rich, is to truly decide what world you want to live in. What do you want
Yeah.
to call in? Because something that could have taken 6 years can take you 6 months now. And it's
True.
truly is going to ground in 2025. But right now, like 2024, we're getting used to this new energy. So,
Hmm.
really being really I don't like to use the word careful, but just being strategic, not strategic, but being aware, being conscious of your
Yeah.
thoughts, being conscious of what you want to manifest. The thing is, people will ask, teach me how to manifest. Like you are already a manifester. You're not going to
Yeah.
be a more powerful, more perfect person or more perfect manifester than you
Yeah.
already are. People think they don't know how to manifest because they are manifesting things that they don't want.
Exactly.
And yes, you can manifest things you don't want. Everything you've created, you've manifested.
Hmm.
Everything in your life, you've manifested it. So, especially at this time when things are accelerating, where we've let go. You see, like old paradigms breaking down, governments,
Yeah.
celebrities getting taken down. All of that was built on that old paradigm is literally moving out of the way. Thanks to all of
Hmm.
us light workers, right?
Shout out to us like
Raising the
orders.
vibration.
Yes.
So it's really a potent time to truly call in what you want. Like truly sit
Mm-hmm.
down because we still have until what March until the real energetic new year.
Mm-hmm.
Really sit down and call in what you want. Like what type of foods you see yourself eating and being provided for us in this new world. Who do you
Mm-hmm.
want to be in a relationship with? Who do you want to be? What do you want to create? Get out and create it now. It's the best time. You're not too late. Nothing is oversaturated. Get out
Oh,
and do what you want to do.
and then beautifully, beautifully said. I feel like with a lot of people who are just like for those exact people who are like teach me how to manifest Gigi, it's like when you're in the beginning of remembering how powerful you are, you think it's like limitations, like it's only so much I can realistically do. But no, this whole thing is delusional, regardless of the magnitude. If it's like health, if it's like something that you like, I guess like the ego is like, trying to the what ifs. Like instead of doing the what ifs, it's always the best case scenario. But I say that to say with like when you first, if you're new to creating your reality, I would just take like baby steps to give you the confidence to fully like, hey, I really run this because you can listen to this podcast and be like, okay, I'm feeling the energy that they putting out, and I really believe I can manifest. But then you trying to go for like when I first I told Aaron this because Aaron created this like this little secret society like years ago. It was like this little wealth chat we was in. That's how I linked up with Aaron, and I had watched The Secret and just remember like this whole like aha moment in my life. And then I wanted to manifest an Audi as soon as I figured I can get whatever. And then I didn't get it. So I was doubting, like, damn, do I really manifest my, but I was thinking too entirely too big. And my vibration and frequency at the moment wasn't that of an Audi in my position. So there's multiple
Mhm.
things that come into it, but to start with with the little baby steps. But then once you get I swear this is when like I feel like you fully come into one with like source God, whatever you want to freaking call yourself. When you have enough experience and enough freaking data points of things that happen in your life, when you know you created that shit and you know you if you surrender everything go work out, I feel like that's when you fully hit that oneness with yourself because you're like, I'm
Mhm.
the dreamer in this. This is my dream. I got the handle on how this shit work now.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, in the beginning, it could be discouraging because, well, one, you have to, so many things coming through right now, but one, it's it's about momentum, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you have to think about you're 30, I'm 34, right? And let's say
Mm-hmm.
if we started today, we just came into this information today.
Mm-hmm.
We've had over 30 years of thinking a certain way, 30 years of programming, 30 years of hearing stories that we are inferior or um that we that we have to work hard to be successful, like so many years of limiting beliefs and imprinting and encoding that has been um weighing down our vibration.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to truly honor yourself and give yourself grace. And that's when that self love piece comes in while you
Mm-hmm.
are starting this work. And you have to be grateful for where you really are, grateful for where you currently are, and truly love where you are, right?
Oh, you
And
taught me
so,
that. I remember after my last pod, I had applied that, and I was like, I started crying. I catch myself getting emotional at random moments. Like, damn, like shit wasn't like this. Like especially when
yes,
you feel yourself complaining about something, like just be like, I asked to be here. Like,
I asked to be here. Yes, I love that. So give yourself grace and you have to just get that momentum going. It's like I always say, it's kind of like let's say you have a jug of orange juice and you're pouring a bunch of water in it. You have to keep pouring in that water until eventually that orange juice spills out and it's this clear, clean water. So that's
Mhm.
what you have to do with yourself. Like you have to spend the time with yourself. You have to reprogram your subconscious mind. So you have to speak
Mhm.
love and light into yourself, and that takes time.
Yeah.
And then what you
Uno momento, guys. We have technical difficulties. This is when like you need like a little intro, like a little outro, little thing.
Oh, I think we're back.
We're back. We're back.
Um, I don't know where I left off, but
Um,
it's about that momentum.
yes, the momentum. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you've been having all these years of thoughts that are imprinted on you. So it's just really about taking the time. And sometimes it might take a year to get your vibration where it needs to go in the other direction. But I was saying
Mhm.
like there's this train here in Florida called the Bright Line,
Ooh.
and it moves so fast, right?
Mhm.
And it gets into a lot of accidents. My mom is like, Bright Line is on the news again. But
Shit.
because that momentum is going so fast, you can't stop it. And once you get to a place where you've built up this new vibration and new momentum, you won't be able to stop this new life from pouring in, the magic from pouring in. So just give yourself that time and you'll get there. It's not an overnight thing. Some people make $100 a month and they want to go to $1 million a month. No, like the joys in the journey. Give yourself
Oh,
time to
yes.
change that frequency, and it's gonna get there.
Because that's so it is the journey. Because when you like, for example, the person who wanted like the 200 or the 2 million, if you got it in that instant, you wouldn't appreciate. You might have like gained like two extra friends during that journey. That's your best friends. You might have went on two amazing trips internationally that really changed your view on life. But it's all because you wanted it in that instant moment. No, we got to see how the buffer period is.
Yes, like, and then you know how sometimes you manifest something, you get something, you're like, oh, okay, that was cool. Like you're excited for a moment, but it doesn't
Mhm.
last. Like we're creators, so we're gonna always create, right? From a place of love. I'm not saying we're
Mhm.
trying to fill voids, right?
Yeah.
But but when you look back on how far you came, like when you said you got emotional, it was because of the journey
Mhm.
that made you emotional. Like the growth, the expansion that you've seen in yourself. Like I wasn't always this person. I posted the other day, I had a Facebook memory. My
Mhm.
boyfriend passed away when I was in college, and I remember waking up, like going to sleep crying, waking up crying. That was my life. So to get through that and to see myself like the phoenix rising from the ash, right?
Mhm.
To see myself become this woman, and I'm also helping people. I'm inspiring people who were where I was, and I'm creating the money, and I'm creating the life, and I'm bringing light on earth. Like that is you like that journey. Nothing can top that. Nothing.
Undescribable. It's
Yeah.
dope too because you're able to look at it from their perspective and then explain it from a certain perspective so people can understand. Like we're all essentially saying the same things, but we're saying in different ways based on our experience and perspective on that situation. You could you can like listen to some information where they're just saying like, yes, you do this, do that, or like this is that, but it has to be in a broken downable way where it can really resonate and stick. And I found like that's because it's certain content I would listen to back in the day. Um and it hit, but it ain't like truly sink in. But now as I'm not progressed, it's a terrible freaking word with this growing in awareness, uh I can understand it and digest it in a certain way. So it's just interesting like the levels to this is what I'm ultimately trying to say.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. And I think that's why there's people like me, like you, like all the different souls, because you are here to serve a group of people. Like they're already lined up for you,
Yeah.
right? And I remember in the beginning of my journey, I used to work with Aaron. I used to be like, well, I don't speak that way. I listen to rap music. I like this. I'm not like, yes, I meditate. Yes, I love crystals, but I'm not walking around with a copper jewelry. I love fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And she was literally like, that's perfect. Like the way you speak, the way you present yourself is here. You're here to activate a certain group of people. That's it. And the way that we can take these high level esoteric information and bring it down to earth. I don't like to say dumb it down, but make it relatable.
Yeah, make it relatable. Yeah.
It's on purpose. It's literally on purpose. So even like, and that's like self-love, like truly loving who you are. Like you chose the skin, you chose the way you articulate, you
Mm-hmm.
chose all of it for a reason, for a reason.
Source God wouldn't judge you, so you shouldn't be judging yourself.
No.
It wouldn't judge the robber that just stole that old lady purse. It wouldn't judge. It may say, hey, but
It really wasn't. That was the thing for me. Like, so God, you not mad at this man for doing me like this?
that was that person's free will. They chose to steal that lady purse.
Oh, damn.
That'd be the fucked up part though. I ain't gonna lie. Like the intricate detail, like it's the devil's advocate free will aspect of it. Like, damn, okay, that person chose a different path, but it's their experience in this game. This none of this is real. It's in
Yeah.
the game.
And they're teaching us something. Like
They
I think
teaching
about
us
relationships
something.
that I've been in that were like with not the best, the nicest people, but being my soul for some reason needed me to be in that so that I can go back in, right? So that I
Mm-hmm.
can see where I wasn't respecting myself, where I wasn't loving myself, where I wasn't seeing myself as already perfect. So, and I talk about this all the time. Like I would date. So when my boyfriend passed away, I was always trying to like fill this void. And I was dating from that space of loneliness and
Mm-hmm.
hurt, and I would attract someone on the soul level who we were a vibrational match. And no, it doesn't matter, like, yeah, Gigi, you're nice and you're not a cheater, but you're still a vibrational match to this man on a soul level. On some level, you're a vibrational match. And so you being in a relationship with this person literally triggered you back to yourself. And that was his purpose. That was the purpose. So yeah, it can get hard, but if you truly lean into why is this happening for me instead of to
Yeah.
me, you can you can get out of those situations like that.
Takes away that victim mindset of it, like, woe is me. That person was playing that the quote unquote bad guy for your expansion.
I know, and I read something like that's one of the 11 things someone can do for a soul to come here and play this bad person
Caused
so
so
that
much
you can
hurt.
get back to yourself.
You change in two ways, I feel love and pain, but it's really through that pain. And then that's when the phoenix happens. That whole phoenix from the ashes happens. A rebirth.
Yes, and what's funny too is that we don't have to experience the pain. Like it depends on how you're looking at the situation. Like even
Right.
something as death, source doesn't see that as a painful
Mm-mm.
situation. But if we were to see things how source see it, we wouldn't be around here sad. We wouldn't be around here saying I'm in pain. We'll just see
Yeah.
everything is neutral. It's like, oh, this person decided to leave their body, like they're done with the flesh and their soul is still leaving. Oh, okay, this guy cheated on me, and it just showed me where am I like not being honest and authentic with myself? Where am I breaking contracts with myself? Where am I not doing what I said I wanted to do? You've been saying you want to go to the gym and you're not going. You don't go, but now
It's
you
the
mad that this
reason
man,
why.
yeah, you mad that this man didn't text you back. You don't text yourself back. You said you was going to the gym and you did not go, girl, for a whole week.
Hey, tap into that revenge season though. If you are in that space of time, I promise you that's the lock in.
Lock in. You're gonna up level your life after
Boy,
that.
that addiction is something else. Oh man, if we are skeptical on starting your journey, please do. It's the source on steroids. That's the best way to describe it. You like, God damn.
Rich, you are so funny. Oh
It's true though.
God.
Okay, so I have a I made not made fun of the 20, the new year, new me shit. I'm
Yes.
just like, okay, at first I used to be in that bubble, and then I'm like, we need to start now. Forget the new year. Just start now.
Just start today.
Build the momentum.
Yeah, every day is a new year, right? Um,
Oh, yes.
every day is a new year. Every moment is a new moment. We think it's not because we're just recreating the same thing, but it's totally new. Um, so I posted something about even like vision boards, and
Mm,
think um I think we say things and we want to create the vision boards, but then we see nothing is happening
yeah.
because it's not just about saying. It's not. Do you know how many people speak affirmations and their life doesn't change? They do
Nope.
the vision boards and nothing changes.
Yep.
It's about embodying the vision board,
Yeah.
being it, acting it,
Being in that reality. Play in
being
that
it.
reality.
Yes, like I remember I wanted to just meditate and journal all day. And then it was like, okay,
Mm,
Gigi, you got to take some inspired action. What are you going to do?
yeah.
Like, yes, the money is right here, but are you going to put out the program?
Mm-hmm.
You just sitting there. Are you going to go live? Are you going to talk to the people? Like you have to do we are on earth, so you have to take that inspired action. If you're not,
Yes.
you it's just not going to happen. And I it's just not going to happen. We have to be real.
We
Like
all fall into that trap though.
yeah,
I fell into that trap.
I've for years.
Airy
For
fairy.
years.
But no, you gotta. It's essentially that you have to open the door, and opening that door looks like you said, going on live, posting more content for somebody else, just meditating for X, Y, and Z. It's those little things that build momentum, and then it just pours into your life. You the key, and you got to put that key in that ignition now. That's how it works.
And it gets scary though, Rich. Like
Yes.
being seen, and especially I've just recently had to do, I've been working with someone and I did a 5-day challenge and I still had fear of
Mm,
being seen
it is
in
scary.
my light. Like it's not fun. Like it's so
No.
scary. You feel like you're gonna be judged.
Yeah.
Um and that's why it's important for us to get over that fear now, especially like I just said, it's 2024. We are in a new for the next 20 years, we are in some new energy and it's time to get out there. It's time to be authentic. It's time to be seen. But it's not my body was shaking, Rich. I had to go
It's
live. We had to do all this
scary.
exercise. It is scary.
Kudos though, kudos, because I've never done that, and I'm on the same scared as hell.
Rich, I'm gonna send you this 5-day challenge. The next one, you have to
Okay,
take it.
okay, I will.
So good. The amount of the growth in 5 days was insane, Rich. You have to do
Damn.
it.
I'm just like you. I'm just scared. That's why I haven't. That's why I haven't done much shit. I'm just scared. Hey,
But Rich, you
Aaron, if you watching this, bro, you are a true inspiration. Because Aaron, god damn, I love you.
You have to do it, Rich. And then think about and what she was saying. She was like, okay, you're scared and the world is suffering. And you have this light to share. Like people are sad, people are depressed, and you are sitting on all this light and knowledge that you have, especially Rich. All the black men that need what you have to share. Like they
Yeah.
need you. So you have to, it has to be service over fear. It has to be your purpose over the
Mm,
fear. And that's going to take, it takes time to get through. I'm going to send you that challenge. The next time it comes up, you have to take it. But
okay.
we need you.
Uh,
We need you.
yeah, this is a
It,
Sunday sessions for real. Jesus.
yeah,
Uh, kudos to you though for overcoming that fear. Because goddamn, because you don't want to be seen. Like it's like exposing the most like the vulnerable parts.
it really is. And especially like for me coming from a background, like everyone around me is either religious or super in the
Yeah.
church, which is fine. Like, I have no problem with that. But then there's a judgment that comes with that because when I say source or I meditate, sometimes, like, you can get the side eye. So
Yeah,
the
you
judgment from that is scary. And then also, I had to be like, would you want to switch lives with any of these people you are scared of
ain't
judging you?
hell no.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Not even on my delusional day.
No, you're right. I don't. So it's like we're afraid of being judged by people who don't know who they are, who aren't living their purpose either. And you can be that light to help them. You can be that light to help them find
It's
their way.
it's this Drake quote, and I normally don't shout out Drake, but it's the exact same thing. It's this part where it basically saying you point your fingers at me as if I'm the bad guy because I'm daring to be me and being my authentically self. So you need me to low key trigger and inspire you, but you point your finger and say I'm the bad guy. I was like, damn, that shit is so true.
We got it. Yeah, it is. We just got to do it. We got to get out there. What's the worst that can happen? She would
What's the
say, like, you're not going to die by shining your light. You're not going to die by shining your light. That may have happened many lifetimes ago, right?
you
But
know
it's not
what?
happening this lifetime.
You know what's dope though? Like, because it's the same way when you first got on your journey and then you were scared to like speak about certain things or post about certain things. Like the stuff that we post about now. Back then, I same mindset. But we see, oh, it's not that scary, quote unquote, if you listen to this audio. Uh and you don't know who actually resonate with that information. People won't even think about would like resonate with shit. They do, but you know,
Yeah, they do. I recently started posting that on my channel and nothing happened. And people do not care how we think they care.
you
Cool
don't.
story, bro. That's so cute. You're so inspiring. On to the next.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's not
I
like, oh, burn her down. Man.
murdered my aunt was like, "Oh my god, you made me cry." I posted something the other day. She's like, "That is so inspiring." My mom the other day, we like to watch. We get our drama from Real Housewives and Married to Medicine,
Do what you gotta do.
and they were talking about Reiki, and she's like, "Can you do Reiki on me?" Like, you have to show up. How are you going to change
Mm,
your lineage? How are you going to change the DNA, your family's DNA? What do you want to leave behind? Like, do you just want to be gone? Like I always say, I love Louise Hay. All the people that I get so much information from
mhm,
they don't exist anymore in the
mm,
physical.
yeah,
So what I want to be able to leave something behind where 60 years someone is like, oh my God, did y'all hear? Like read this book
that's
that
the
Gigi wrote.
point. Oh, that's the point. We it's like we leave in time capsules.
Exactly. And your money is tied to you being seen and living in your purpose. So, how do you want to live? Like,
Mm,
you can't, like, then the fear of being seen is all down to like the self acceptance. So, and I always say your net worth is not going to exceed your self worth. So, let's get
bars,
to it.
bars. Let's get to it, guys. If you're not hyped up and inspired and ready to create your best looking reality, I don't know what to tell you. But make sure you like and subscribe though. So like I say,
Please like and subscribe.
please like and subscribe. Ah, this is I don't know, like just the appreciation of where you are in your life mixed with the fact that it can be even 10 times better. It's like this sweet spot of like, damn, God source, whatever you are, you truly do love me. Cause god damn,
Love you. That
that's
makes
just
me cry.
like it's a good
That
place to be.
it's
No
a
matter
super place. Yeah.
no matter where you are in life, yeah, it can be better, but find the love and joy in that moment that you have the awareness to know it can be better. Because you didn't have to know that. You could have been back in, still asleep in that current loop.
Yes, that awareness is everything. It's everything, and I don't know, I think every day is a gift, where you are is a gift. There is a
Hmm.
gift exactly where you are. Um, you don't need more than you have right now to get to the next step, to get to that next phase in your life. You are totally equipped. If you needed it, you will have it. If you don't have
Mhm.
it, that means you don't need it right now. So truly enjoy, like, even when we talk about manifesting money, we always say, if you look in your account and you are upset with that amount, if you are upset with that money, if you are ashamed, you can't call in more money because that, even if it's a dollar, is still money, and you're being
Mhm.
mean.
Yeah,
I
you
like to dumb
are.
it down like that.
Money is
You're being
consciousness.
Yes, you're being mean to it. So why would if you were mean to me, why would I come around you? If you can't love me exactly where I am in the form that I'm showing you, why would I give you more of me?
Yeah.
So when you want to change your reality, the best thing you can do is love exactly where you are. Love the job you are in. That's how I was
Mm.
able to manifest another career that I like. I loved it. Had to give gratitude for where I was. Even though I didn't like it, I didn't wanna be there. I had to find the gift and the light and the love in it, and in a few weeks, I was catapulted into another job with everything that I wanted to do, making 6 figures. Like, you just have to truly love where you are.
I need a book, like a hardcover fucking book.
A book?
Yeah, I need a hardcover book from you.
Rich, I don't know. Maybe one of these days. No, for sure, I have to I it's coming. It's coming.
Uh, the world needs a time capsule. It is fucking like it's a storm. See, it's kind of scary not scary living out in England. So, okay. Ooh, because I keep forgetting that I'm not in the States anymore. And like those who listen to this, these like the episodes where I'm like recording in England. Y'all, because I recorded some before I left. Uh, I own a coat twice this entire winter. Like they freezing. I'm living my best life. I'm not used to this. I'm used to Chicago cold, -9 degree weather. This is a slap on the wrist. This holiday.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
very cold in Chicago, I've seen. So
it's hell no.
you on vacation, Rich.
Shit. It's what they say about the gloom and doom in England is true. Okay, so in the States I realize we do chemtrails, but out here they use a weather machine to block out the sun. And it's like you see like the most thickest shit. I'm like, this don't even look real. Like y'all can't be this dumb.
Ooh, Rich, that's sad. So then, because then that messes up people's mood and that makes
It's night and
them,
day. It's so night and day. It's like it's an energetic difference. It's a lot of magic in this country. A lot of magic. You can feel it. It's a lot of
yeah.
fucking magic.
So
You can
what do
feel it.
you do as far as self-care and um with the change
I've
and
been in hermit mode, not even gonna lie to you, because I've been in attack mode all year, and then this is where a space where I'm not working, I'm just able to like to exist and just be and just like, you know what, you're gonna be selfish for a couple months and just kind of like figure out what you want to do before you get back to the grind. But it's been locked into the gym, truly just like um adjusting to the married life, adjusting to being over here, and just giving myself grace
yeah.
through everything. It's been dope. Like it just changed. I don't know if you never even like traveled or like moved, it's learn
Amazing.
learn a lot about yourself.
Amazing. I have a question, Rich. I know this is your podcast.
No, no, I love the questions. Please.
So you're married, you are divine, a divine masculine male.
Yes.
She's a divine feminine woman. So
Yes.
in the world, so we are shifting to, the divine feminine rising and taking a leadership role and leading with love in our hearts. And I just want your perspective on the
Yeah.
roles, how how you see relationships as with the knowledge and awareness that you have. So what does that look like being in a relationship with a guy who is connected? And I know no one's perfect, but
Yeah. It's
what's the difference?
it's annoying and funny because it's like you know why each other is acting and you know it's just like a little thing and then like once we get done we go be like, okay, why did you make it last that long? Like it's like this it's like source point how to secret itself is the best way to
Wow.
describe it. It's just like, okay, and she like, you know. But it's like it's a beautiful union. Like me and my wife, we hold each other accountable, create like a healthy space to communicate, coexist, um, and it's just understanding the other person. Like I guess I guess it's just all like intentional really. Like you just want to make sure this ain't no bullshit. Now you gotta move a certain way. You in front of God in a sense. Like that's only because you can. I don't know. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. Like you gotta come correct, um,
Yeah.
and honor and worship in the right way, and not play with yourself because
Right.
you won't get that person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that kind of shit.
I love that. And is it a situation where, because I also feel like relationships are moving in a different direction, when as before it was like having separate lives, like
Oh
saying, this
yeah.
is what I need to do to make sure that I'm well and I'm okay. And back then it was kind of like, no, like you say, what I'm trying to say is like being in a relationship and saying, okay, I need a moment to myself
Oh
too, so that I'm okay for you.
oh
That was
yeah.
kind of taboo. And like, do you not love me? Do you not like me? Do you see yourself?
No, I've always been like that. To be honest with you,
Okay.
like I thrive in that I guess that's not even thrive. Like everybody like their solitude.
Yeah.
Like those pockets of self because you coexisting with and like you could be coexisting with your aunt like any other energy you just want to like tap into your own and just
Yeah.
recharge be checking okay how was the date okay I caught myself like getting riled up for no reason why was I doing that man I ain't had my coffee this morning so I was tweaking a little bit you feel me so like you need those pockets where you just check in and then once you that you're like okay what you doing over there like come back home kind of shit.
I love that. So it's the self-awareness,
You
always
need
knowing
that. You
you come
need
back.
that.
I
You
love
need that. You gotta recharge yourself in any aspect, but you still at the same time you got your home and you want to go back home. You
love
feel what I'm
it.
saying? Go to your coffee shop and then come back home.
Yeah, go do what you need to do and then come back home. I
That's
love
it.
that. I love that. That's even like with us, like when we're alone, it's kind of like Source saying, like, yeah, go out, go live your life, and then come back home, like here, like when you're meditating. Because I still like, even though
Mm.
we're doing this work, you're human and you're gonna have
Yeah.
all the emotions and the feelings and the anger, and it doesn't mean you're perfect. Like you are on earth. You're going to experience
Mhm.
low vibrational moments. And when I was channeling Source one day, it came through like, just come back home every time. When you're feeling lonely, when you are feeling insecure, when you are feeling unworthy, just come back home. Like, just sit with me, come home, and then go
Mm.
back out. So,
Mm.
and that gets me through all the time.
But you break it down like that, it's just you can feel the love.
You can
You can feel the love. It's like go play child and then come back home.
always got you. Like you always have. I remember the first time I really, really felt Source's love, Source God, whatever you subscribe to. I was meditating. I was like, okay, Source, like, let me feel it. And I was so overwhelmed. I was crying. And then I was like, I don't know, you can't explain it. And then it kind of helped me let people off the hook. Because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, damn, nobody can love me like that. Like, I can love you as much as I can, but it's different. It's different.
Mm. It's like true. I don't know. It's it's hard to explain. Something that can't be said, but like felt and understood.
I got chills. Yeah.
Because somebody would be like, but this, and that. But if you look at it from like the God source, I'm tired of like, the
Mhm.
God source, God, all this, uh, whatever you believe in,
Whatever.
fucking hell. Just go from that space. Just look at it from the perspective of you as the creator.
Mm. And it's
And
just
it just is. It's perfect. You may not understand. Like, why did Richard? Why the old lady purse have to get stolen? I don't know, but in the grand scheme of things, it needed to happen.
It's perfect. Maybe you needed to see it so that you know you don't want to live in the world like that anymore.
Exactly. And then
And that you
maybe
show up
you
and you
show
activate
up.
people's hearts so that he don't feel like he needs to steal an old woman's purse. So can you
And
imagine you seeing that and you like, fuck that. I'm about to show up. I gotta help people like that reconnect to God, to source,
mm-hmm,
to their heart, so that they're
mm-hmm.
not living in lack where they feel like they need to snatch an old woman's purse. And then now I'm not scared to show up online no more. And I'm speaking my truth. And it touched somebody's heart. And now he's not stealing nobody's purse. Now
Preach,
his purpose was downloaded to him.
preach. That's
So
part of the script, part of the play. And that old lady, maybe that purse was old and that it needs to go away. So since the purse got stolen, somebody gifted her a nice Louis
uh,
Vuitton purse. And the bank, they said, damn, we understand you lost 20. I'm gonna give you 50.
we gonna give you 50.
Just because somebody stole your purse. You never know. Let people contracts
And now
and
you
play go.
shook up. So now you don't have to go. Now we're gonna give you a couple weeks off work.
Oh
You don't
damn,
even
that'd
gotta go
be
to work. Just rest. You never know what she
shit.
you never know what she was asking for.
God damn, that old lady off her feet. Bless her.
Oh, so beautiful. So perfect. She off her feet.
She worked for 15 years on her feet.
She got a new Louis
Oh,
bag. She got some money.
she going to casino.
She probably on the news. The people started donating stuff to her.
Oh God.
She's sitting in the casino rich.
Oh, I hope y'all watching this on the video. Fucking hell. Okay.
Oh oh my God. Okay. Like, oh God.
Oh
It's
fuck.
funny, but that's how it works. Like, it really
Oh,
worked. Like, I've had horrible things happen. Like, got into car accidents, and it was like, got more money for the car that was totaled and was able to get my Audi.
was it a bad thing in that moment? Yeah, shit sucked. But long game? Nah, that's beautiful. You
Beautiful.
can run it back if you want to.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean
Sometimes
certain
I'd be like,
thing. I mean
all right.
certain.
I'd be like, God, okay, we could have done that a little bit more smoother. Okay. Next time, let's not do
No, it do be like that though. It do be like that, but it wouldn't freaking trigger us
Yeah,
the way it did. If it was a little lighter, we probably would have kept the shit going.
you're right. You wouldn't have
You
changed
wouldn't have
at all.
changed. So you needed that. What the fuck, bro? Really? Really?
You know, like, damn,
Sell,
what have I
sell.
been thinking?
For real.
Mhm.
Gigi, I always ask this last question to my guests.
Mm,
What would your message be to humanity during this time?
mm. During this time, my message would just to be go within, love who you are authentically, love every part of you. I want you to walk in the mirror, look at yourself before you put on the makeup, before you do the hair, and just say, I love you. And I truly want you to feel that. I want you to know that you are worthy, you are safe, you are guided by the Most High, and that there is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. Now is the perfect time to refine who you are, refine your goals, your manifestations, and go get it. And go get it.
Go get that shit. Beautifully said. Gigi, another another great episode as always. I feel like these like fucking comedy skits too.
It really is. We gotta take this show on the road, Rich. We
Me
so,
too.
yeah.
Me too. Oh,
Yeah.
I hope you watching this in the video. Cause goddamn. Until part three, GG. Guys, if you're gonna not if you go by that 1111 hat. Oh, could you no, I'll go on your thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, guys. Hope you had a great time listening, just as we had a great time recording this motherfucker. I'll talk to you guys next week. Thanks, GG.
Bye. Thank you.